Good day, we are the Group 4. We are presenting the Tourism Development Plan of Western Visayas. Introduction. Iloilo is a fast-growing modern city but has kept its old charm and unspoiled environment. Today, Iloilo is a popular convention and meeting destination. With its many first-class accommodations and new airport of international standards. Guimaras is situated east of Panay Island and was once part of the province of Iloilo. Before it became independent, it is known much for its sweet mangoes, which is one of the main incomes of most families. Western Visayas have three main pillars. 1. Enhancing the social fabric or malasakit. 2. Inequality, reducing transformation or pagbabago. 3. Increasing growth or patuloy na pag-unlad. Let's start with the enhancing the social fabric or malasakit. Means is to ensuring people-centered, clean and efficient government by reducing corruption with promoting public awareness on anti-corruption drives and strengthen deterrence mechanisms. Citizenry, fully engage and empower by establish mechanisms for citizens. Complaints encourage volunteerism to engage citizens in the affairs of government. Seamless service delivery achieved by adapt a whole of government approaching the delivery of key services. Encourage LGU to establish web portals or virtual resource centers and OFW desks. Simplify government transactions. Mas papabilisin ang mga transaction like business permit. Support the implementation of national ID system. Improve productivity of the public sector. Civil service strengthened by promoting public service values, improve human resource management system and processes, and develop and invest in human resources.
Fair and swift administration of justice pursuit. Pag sinabi po natin fair and swift, dapat po patas at matuloy na pagsasagawa ng isang justice na magpapatuloy kung saan halimbawa na lang po ay ang pagkakaroon ng equality for justice through resolution and improving rationalized penalties for committed violation into tourism by the revised penal code. Civil, criminal, and administrative justice system enhanced. Institutionalized Justice Sector Coordinating Council. Halimbawa po ang NDRRMC or the National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council. They are the responsible for protecting and issuing our community when it comes to a disaster and natural disaster katulad po ng pagbaha, pagdindol at mga sakuna na makakatulong sa ating bansa. Deliver justice real time. Kung paano maihahatid ang justice for the real time through journal information, publisher information, right and usage, kung saan mapapalinaw at maipapahayag ang mga katotohanan through justice. Sector efficiency and accountability improve, deliver fair and equal justice. Enhanced accountability through an engaged citizenry, enhanced sector efficiency. Traditional values, culture, and heritage preserved. Our diverse culture value. Develop, produce, disseminate, and open access to information about Filipino culture. Kailangan po nating i-spread ang ating kulturang Filipino kung saan ma-access ng ibang turismo katulad na lang po ng social media at kung ano pa po mga pwedeng i-share sa ating kapwa-tao ang ating kulturang Filipino. Institutionalize heritage conservation planning and intensify implementation of conservation programs and projects. Establish knowledge development centers and schools for living traditions to promote the region's cultural heritage. Utilize cultural structures as civic spaces for dialogue and cultural exchange. Develop, produce, disseminate information about Filipino culture. Values for the common good inculcated. Determine and promote a set of core values that foster the common good. Utilize various channels of values inculcations to reach all community members. Increase government efforts for promoting values that foster the common good. Advocate the Advocate for the integration of cultural educations in the basic, technical, vocational, and higher education system. Pagkamalikhain or creative excellence advance. Boost the development of Filipino creativity as a tool for creations and impetus for culture-based industry and creative economy. Build appreciation of Filipino creativity.
Good day everyone, I'm Erodi Romantico, and my report is Cultural Sensitive Governance and Development Strengthened. Pursue institutional reforms for cultural development, like museums, libraries, historical or botanical societies and community cultural centers. Establish historic and cultural complexes as hubs for cultural education, entertainment, and tourism and development cultural assets across country. Pagtayo ng mga historic and cultural complex across country. Mainstream values and culture in local plans and investment programs. Tap private sector in preservation of local heritage structures there. Inequality reducing transformation or pagbabago. Expanding and diversifying opportunities in agriculture and fisheries. Pagpapalawak at pag-iba-iba ng mga oportunidad sa agrikultura ng palaisdaan. Expanding and developing opportunities in industry and services. Pagpapalawak at pagbuo ng mga oportunidad sa industriya at ng mga serbisyo. Developing and expanding opportunities in tourism. Pagpapalawak at pagpapalago ng turismo. Enhancing human capital and access to social services like social or income assistance and community service for specific population and destinations. Reducing vulnerabilities and building safe and secure communities. Dito papasok yung mga street signs or signage like beware of rock falls, slow down accident prone area, and checkpoint on some entry point. Expanding and diversifying opportunities in agriculture and fisheries. Access of small farmers and fisher folks to land and water resources increased and protected. Ensure and protect the land tenure security of agrarian reform beneficiaries. Fast track the resolution of agrarian related cases. Usually on paying taxes. Complete the delineation of municipal waters. Kompletong paglalahad ng mga municipal waters. Complement strategic efforts with environmental and governance strategies. Expanding and developing opportunities in industry and services. Provide guidance for micro-investors and exporters on capital access. Papasok dito yung mga free training and seminar. Encourage entrepreneurship through mentoring and coaching by experts in different areas of industries. Build stronger links and partnerships with the private sector and professional associations to strengthen consumer redress mechanism. Thank you.
Developing and expanding opportunities in tourism. The goal of tourism sector is to make the region a top destination of both domestic and foreign visitors. The region will develop more varied natural as well as cultural destination areas and activities. A
Quality of tourist experience will be enhanced by improving facilities and services, including safety in the site and while traveling. So, cultural tourism will also be promoted and sustained by cultivating appreciation by the residents of their own cultural legacy and historical past. So, sa developing and expanding opportunities in tourism, ang goal ng tourism sector ay gawin top destination ang kani-kanilang mga rehiyon on both domestic and foreign visitor. Mas makapagbibigay tayo ng mas magandang tourist experience sa mga turista kapag na-improve natin ang ating mga pasilidad, serbisyo, including the safety of them. Siyempre, mas gustuhin nga naman nilang magbakasyon sa mga mas safe na lugar. Then, enhancing human capital and access to social services. So, accelerating human capital development will entail achieving the outcomes desired for health, nutrition, and basic education, thus ensuring everyone's participation in and enjoyment of fruits of development. Healthy and well-educated people are also more able to improve their skills and abilities to be more productive and competitive in today's labor market. So, enhancing human capital, it will lead to your target or desired goals to become an outcome. At ang mga healthy at edukadong tao ay mas madali talagang mag-improve at maging mas kapaki-pakinabang sa pagdating sa ating trabaho. Then, reducing vulnerabilities and building safe and secure communities. Sino ba naman ang turistang gugustuhin na magbakasyon sa hindi safe na lugar kung meron man yan, ilan lang. So, good luck. Strengthen collaboration and enhance convergence of efforts among agencies. Focus on targeting for family and areas. Develop sustainable protection programs to reduce risks and vulnerabilities. Strengthen implementation of labor standards and other working arrangements in companies. Improve financial inclusion and access of vulnerable and poor families. So, increasing growth. Taking advantage of the demographic dividend, vigorously advancing science, technology, and innovation. Ito ay patuloy na pag-unlad ng individual. Siyempre, pag malakas ang turismo sa ating lugar, mas maraming tao ang uunlad, ganoon din ang ating teknolohiya, mabilis ang pag-unlad. And by the way, I'm Alejandro T. Esteban Jr. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, I am Caldinian Natividad, this is Charanko. My topic for today is taking advantage of the demographic dividend, initiate and develop more jobs opportunities. Increasing access to jobs. For example, we will help those low-wage workers to get better access to existing jobs and increasing the number and proportion of high-quality jobs available. Provision of training. For example, we will help to train those who unemployed people to improve their skills and get qualification to job. Career advocacy. We will help to assist individuals to make educational, training, and occupational choices that can lead them to have a more optimistic outlook on life, sense of purpose, and greater level of contribution that make to their families and society. Coaching and counseling. We will help them to take action and enable them to cope. Values reorientation. Improve the chance for work of young graduates, workers, and professionals. Step up nutrition interventions. Primary healthcare and ensure access to quality health services facilities, while reducing population growth through a responsible parenthood program will be pursued. Raising healthy and well-nourished children is crucial to ensure that the region will have a population that will be actively involved in productive activities that will benefit the rest of the dependent population. For example, we will help them to resolve nutrition problem by provision of advice, education, or delivery of food component of a specific diet or meal plan tailored to the patient needs. Promote family planning. Aggressive promotion of modern family planning methods shall be conducted to minimize unmet needs of women in reproductive ages. Unwanted pregnancies. The Responsible Parenthood and Natural Planning Program will be especially advocated to women in reproductive ages. Access sexual and reproductive health care services and information will be ensured. For example, we need to advise or teach people to have a family planning, especially in teenagers that reach reproductive ages, to avoid unwanted pregnancies. If they not avoid it, I will recommend to use contraceptive. Vigorously advancing science, technology, and innovation. The Western Visayas RDP 2017 to 2022 will contribute Development Plan 2017 to 2022 of establishing the foundation for inclusive growth of a high-trust society and globally competitive knowledge economy, contributing to the national pillar of the pagbabago, increasing growth potential, research, technology, and innovation. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Lord Camus from Group 4 in Tourism Planning and Development class, and I'm going to discuss the tourism policy in Iloilo, Guimaras, governance of marine and coastal resources in the province of Guimaras, information and public awareness, The successful implementation of any program may be measured through the awareness of the people involved. In Guimaras, mechanism exists for information dissemination and advocacy for environmental programs implemented. This has built awareness of the stakeholders on the value and threats in coastal environment, including management interventions that were undertaken. Next is sustainable tourism practices in Iloilo Guimaras. Natural and man-made hazard prevention and management. Guimaras Province is less fre- frequented or exposed to natural hazard, for example, storm and tropical depression, compared to the other provinces in the country in view of its geographic location. Occasional occurrences of flooding and landslide were experienced in some areas in the province. However, the island province is vulnerable to oil spill due to the navigational and shipping lines along the Guimaras Strait. It is therefore essential to develop sensitivity maps and contingency plans for oil spills. The province and four of its five municipalities have developed disaster response plans covering natural and man-made disasters. Next is major environmental problem occurred in Iloilo Guimaras. Despite of their efforts and having all the key ingredients of a great travel destination, the increases in tourism in Metro Iloilo Guimaras have been modest. The area suffered from unemployment, stagnant entrepreneurship opportunities, and continued to the overshadowed by the success of other tourist destinations in the region, such as nearby Boracay Island. Next is group advocacy and marketing strategy in Iloilo Guimaras. Tourism Innovation Challenge Fund. The fund provided small grants to individuals and businesses with innovative ideas that would engage local stakeholders, improve the attractiveness of tourism sites, and or enhance tourism activities along the two tourism circuits. This fund helped contribute to the success of 17 small enterprises and fostered collaboration among local governments and the private sector.